Alright, good afternoon everyone. I'm doing a analysis real quick of the indices and what they're doing in an intraday view. We're looking at the 4-hour chart. This is the current rising wedge for that has lasted about 2 or 3 weeks on the way up. Now we're hitting against this resistance area that we can't break through. Now we're starting to break down. Of course, like if you know something that can go up, eventually it's going to start coming down. So basic laws of physics, it also affects the market, believe it or not. So we're starting to see some of the volume coming in, even though this one shows a green volume bar. It's it's not. I don't. It's actually volume that is starting to break the pattern. So um, the volume is more. It was more sellers, even though the it's showing a green candle or a green bar. You can see some of the divergence here and some of the divergence here, as well as the full stochastic. So the next indice that I wanted to show was the Nasdaq futures, and on the Nasdaq futures, again, the same time period, the same um, frequency of 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 candles, which means what I mean is the 4-hour chart. Every candle is 4 hours. Um, we're in the same type of rising wedge pattern. We can't break up or through this resistance area. Now we're starting to break down. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit, and you can't really see it very well. Uh, anyhow, the you can see a lot of these indicators again, the divergence and negative divergence on the not only in the moving averages but the histogram. Same thing for the stochastic and the CCI. And let's go ahead and move on to the Russell 2000. On the Russell 2000 futures, this is the one leading the pack as far as the breakdown. And now I'm showing you some of the volume here. I mean, most of the volume here is already red. So um, the the um, the divergence that you see here, it's a lot more pronounced. Um, you can see the breakdown already of the pattern, and we'll probably the selling pressure will probably come in later on around 2:30 or 3 o'clock for the last hour. Um, I wanted to show you a cash index. It's called the Wilshire Index. It has 5,000 stocks. The reason why I'm showing you this is because the more stocks an index has, the more of a overall um, picture it can give you, because it's showing you not only not only the biggest companies, but it's what's over the market overall, what the overall market is doing. Again, on this one, we don't have a triangle, rising triangle like we had in the previous ones, but it's more or less the same type of deal. We went up in this channel, and now we're breaking down because we weren't able to break through this resistance area. You can see the divergence on the histogram on the and the indicators and oscillators. The last indice that I wanted to show you is the VIX, and the VIX is the volatility index, but it's also called the fear index because it measures how 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 much the investors are scared to invest in the market or get into the market. In this case, um, there's bullish divergence here and here, right? Oops, sorry about that. Um, you can see the divergence here too. So what happens when fears goes up? You'll know it. Thank you for listening. This is directionalanalysis.com.